start with the continued return to normalcy following the blizzard of 2022. Today, the Lackawanna Senior Center resumed normal operations for the first time since the storm. The shelter was used to house countless people who got stuck on the roads or lost heat in their homes. It's been difficult on staff and the shelter itself, so as Channel 2's Rob Hackford reports, it took a little bit longer than expected to get it back open.
At its peak, about 130 people were housed in this building.
It was a much bigger crowd than the Lackawanna Senior Center is used to having from December 23rd through the 27th. Public Information Officer Chuck Clark said the wear and tear from people and pets meant carpets and furniture needed replacing.
About 70 of them from vehicle rescues, because once the thruway was closed and other arteries became clogged very quickly, Lackawanna kind of became a receptacle for a lot of people who were either on the road when they shouldn't have been or came off the thruways or other arteries because they couldn't get through.
The center was crucial, Clark said, a place where police, firefighters, and volunteers on snowmobiles could drop people off looking for a warm and safe spot to stay. The cots that had been spread out across the main bingo and meal room are now stacked up, ready for move-out.
But during the storm, this pretty much became a bunker.
Clark said some unexpected aid came from Lackawanna High School, which was able to get staff into their cafeteria, which is equipped to make food for that many people, and transported about a half-mile down the road to those who needed it, including a tour group that got stuck on Route 5 but had been trying to get to Niagara Falls.
They were not from the country. They were here, pretty much on a visit, and they had no idea where to go. So the fact that we had something here to be able to help them, get them out of harm's way, and keep them warm and safe, while the storm continued to make its way was really huge.
Those 50 travelers eventually got out. So did everyone else. But as for those repairs, Clark said they're about 95% complete. And whether it was the work of first responders or those who man the center 24/7, there's a lot of credit to be given out. Has this blizzard changed how the city plans to react in the future?
I would say we'll enhance. We've always been prepared because of where we are located, but it definitely will enhance some of the things we do, and we've learned a lot of lessons in terms of how to execute on some of these plans. So while I won't say change, I'll say enhance and make better.
And Rob joins us now. So did the city mention anything specific that they're kind of taking away from this storm as you kind of Monday morning quarterback it?
Yeah, well, Michael, Clark said that a lot of those conversations are ongoing. They've started this week and will continue going on, but they mentioned that school partnership specifically. He said, well, there was a lot of community cooperation with businesses and others that were able to drop off food donations and so on. The senior center is a small kitchen. There aren't showers either. So, well, the center will continue to be a part of the Lackawanna winter storm plan. Other sites, perhaps a school, could be considered in the future for sheltering people, which are better equipped in this case.
Yeah, a lot to learn, and this is one small part of it. Rob, thank you very much.